Sorry for the location. I needed the Wi-Fi to download the program that I'm recording this with. I made a recording with my phone. It didn't work. It works on my phone. It doesn't work on my computer, and obviously no one else's. So to begin, this is an exercise from How to Write a Sentence and How to Read One by Stanley Fish. This is from page 30. The exercise starts at the second paragraph, but the first paragraph explains it, and it goes on to the second page with variations. I'm going to write my purpose and everything up separate of the video on the text area given where I upload the video to. This exercise is basically, she refers to, Stanley refers to as patterns, and the purpose of the exercise is to use a pattern repeatedly to generate new ideas and new sentences, and to get better at that. So, and whether you do this for speaking or writing, or whatever your purpose in writing is, it doesn't matter. I recommend you do this 15 minutes a day, every day, maybe forever, at least until you get really good at it or find a better exercise. Okay. It's a prerequisite for this exercise, this pattern. You can do this with almost any pattern, but for this pattern, I recommend you go to www.englishpage.com/verbage, VERBAGE /verb tense /intro.html. And I found that using grammar tenses as a search in Google. There were others, but this site, first it tells you how to do it, and then it gives you a bunch of exercises, which are fill in the blank. They're different than what I'm suggesting here, but they're very good preparation for it. Okay, let's get started. I'm going to read this. This is like a shorter version I wrote. It's not really a paraphrase of what Stanley Fish wrote in her book. She asked the student to give themselves an assignment involving different time zones in one sentence. I am assigning this as homework or as a exercise. It could be used as a graded assignment, but that's not my purpose here. This is extra, maybe extra credit for a student. And I recommend that you do this assignment for 15 minutes a day. Okay, that's what I wrote there. Stanley refers to our templates by Graff and Birkenstein. And she calls this a template exercise. First, you start with a simple preposition. Hers is we ate the pizza. Then you think of a prior event. Okay, you ate the pizza, that's now. What did you do before you ate the pizza? And she put after we finished the job. And you could also have like a list of words that you want to use in generating these before, after, and during. That also like triggers new thoughts in the mind that you sit there all day long and not come up with a single thought. But when you've got a word to trigger thoughts, a list of words, and you can only use each word once, then you'll get a lot of new thoughts, but they talk about writer's block. This is a way to learn to get around writer's block, because you can do that on the fly once you have practice and know how to do it. Okay, so we ate the pizza. Before we ate the pizza, after we finished the job, and now we are getting ready to go home. So we ate the pizza after we finished the job, and now we are getting ready to go home. Where, this is the future, we will finish the day eating ice cream. That's all her sentences. That's a little complex for your student. Then she suggests using the phrase, "had I been there." She calls that contrary fact construction. Had I been there. And her example, "I will do this, although long before you proposed it, I had already made up my mind." I'm sorry, that's not "had I been there." Like, had I been there, I would have helped you clean the yard. Had I been there, we would have ate pizza. Had I been there, we would have watched a video. Had I been there, and again, get a word list. Just come up with as many "had I been there" as you can, but don't overdo it. Do it for 10-15 minutes. And she suggests that you could also, do that with two tenses. Had I been there, we would have eaten pizza, but now we're going to watch a movie, and later we can eat the pizza. Often come from different angles, Stanley says. Her sample future tense angle: "I will do this, although long before you proposed it, I had already made up my mind." From a present assertion: "I reject the idea," to a prior and future events. Okay, I'm running out of time. I was going to try an example. See if I can come up with one. I downloaded this program because earlier I had no programs to record this video. Now I'm recording the video, and later I will upload it and complete my homework assignment. So I'm going to stop there. I wish there was time for questions and answers, but there isn't. Thank you very much. My name is Big Dan, and my hope is someday to be a teacher. I'm not yet a teacher. I work in maintenance at the University of Central Florida. Thank you. Goodbye.